morning, Princess, from a very, very windy Curacao. Yes, I am back on Curacao. It's been a while, maybe 10 years. So I'm just going to tool about the city for a little bit. I don't know. It's one of those situations where I looked at all the excursions and I think I've done all of them. So this is what we're gonna do. My new thing, or my thing for this day is the bridge, which conveniently was under refurbishment last time I was here. So walking across the bridge, I should know the name. It's Queen something or other. I'll find out in a second. Yeah, that counts as my thing for the day. And then maybe get some food off the ship again. And I don't know. Maybe some liquor shopping or whatever, although, I don't know. Curacao is very popular. Don't really need to try that. Anyway, yeah, winds 15, 20 knots, and the surf is pretty high, so kind of feel bad for anybody that went to beach today. Okay, well, it's kind of a long walk. I think we are again at the far pier. We have Marabella Explorer in town with us, and I guess she called dibs. Alright, next up will be the bridge, because the terminal is probably not that interesting. There you go, with the wind comes the waves, so this is not a day to be splashing around on a beach anywhere, although, I don't know, if you kind of like the surf, perfect for you. This is also going to be a huge problem for the snorkelers, because most of those excursions are out over there, I think. At least that's where we did it. I would not want to be out there like this, so I'm going to just hang out here. Whoa! When oceans attack. These guys are kind of interesting. A little floating sabot for Frico. I'm presuming it's some kind of, I don't know, beverage. I'll find out. Walking along the waterfront on the way to the inlet, and back there we have a nice view of Marabella Explorer 2, and of course the good old Explorer of the Seas. This, I'm pretty sure, wasn't here back when I was here. Maybe, oh, okay. There's a sign right there. Let's find out. Scratch that. It was just a sign for, you know, like a self-guided walking tour anyway. It's possible, though, that I just didn't come down here. Wouldn't have had a reason, but they did add the second pier at some point. All right. I don't know where we are, but I see some signs for a bunch of shops. So I'm going to guess it's a hotel and a mall. We're going to walk right past it. Well, there's a partial answer, the Wind Creek Carnival Casino, but it looks like it's... Oh, it is open. Do you remember yesterday how I was saying that all these islands kind of look the same? Well, that should look familiar because, yeah, we are back at the Renaissance. Not back at the Renaissance. We're now at another Renaissance. All right, we're gonna get through here and off to the bridge. Despite the wind, it is a nice warm day here on Curacao, and I was thinking, wouldn't it be great to get a hug? And guess who I find? Olaf! Now, conveniently, you have to walk through the Renaissance and the mall, all this, to get from the cruise pier to the bridge and then into town. I don't know. I am seeing, I don't know, the whole gentrification thing being kind of a problem because, I don't know, this here, it's really nice, but it doesn't look any different than any of these entertainment complexes you find anywhere else. Yeah, might as well stay on the ship. Except Bonaire, or Bonaire. Yeah, that was still pretty real. There wasn't anything like this near the port, and the little town area is, I don't know, it's really small. saw we walked up along the water and back and found that nice little pub. Yeah, that was cool. Aruba, I don't know, it's almost Miami. This is the Grove, so I'm just gonna, I don't know, go see the town again, and I don't know, probably not do anything else. But oh well, now of course for the view that I don't know everyone comes here to see. Well, there you go. All the pretty houses, and then right behind that is not much, if I remember. But let's go take a look. I'd put it this way: if you're gonna go to a place that's is built up for tourists or is being built up for tourists, then you might as well go to a place that is, well, shouldn't be ashamed of being built for tourists, like a theme park, which is why right now I am focusing on theme parks and, well, kind of floating theme parks, big beautiful ships, and I'm okay with that. Yeah. All right, we're almost at the bridge, and well, it's open, thankfully, so finally get to walk across and complete my Curacao adventure began about 10 years ago. All right, let's go. There it is, the Queen Emma floating bridge, originally built in 1888, and it swings, if I remember correctly, she swings open this way, and over there is the ferry that runs when the bridge is open for long periods of time. All right, that's our destination over there, and that's how we're getting there. I'm gonna call this a great day to be here because with these seas, even the bridge is moving, and while I don't really get seasick on ships, this is very disconcerting, so I'm going to very, very carefully walk across the bridge and, I don't know, enjoy it. Actually, it's going to remind me a little bit of the passageways last month on Norwegian Encore as we plowed through those swells. That was fun. Almost felt weightless. So here we go, crossing the treacherous Queen Emma Bridge. I guess this lock thing is becoming a thing, or became a thing a few years ago. This is, I don't know, maybe the 10th one of these I've seen around. Not just hearts, but bridges and other sculptures. I think the original thing for that is in Paris, and then I've seen it in a couple of other European cities. I think Vienna? Munich? No, Salzburg, I think. Korea, and did we see it in Japan? I don't know. I remember seeing the first one like on Discovery Channel or something like that, the Lover's Bridge, but I didn't, well, now that I think about it, kind of should have expected those things to pop up all over the world. Anyway, all right, well, here we are. I remember this being under construction, I think, when we were here last. All right, well, with two ships in port, it seems to be reasonably busy, so I think we'll just do a loop around. I think there's a marina over there, or over there. Go check that out for reasons, and then find a bar to complete our cultural experience for the day. All right, I've just been presented with an unnecessarily difficult decision. In addition to sampling some of the local beverages, I would like to try some of the local cuisine. However, walking through town, did I stumble upon this? It is so tempting. I don't know. I might just go and grab a small meal just to see if it's the way I remember it. Although there is a possibility that with, corporate and everything, it's not. I don't know. Now I'm torn. Maybe the beverages first will help me make that decision. Maybe they'll help me make a rather poor decision. I don't know. We'll have to find out. As clickbaity as this image would be, I don't think I've seen it ever, but I haven't really looked for videos on Curacao. Maybe that's probably why, I guess. However, it simply means nice. There's a bunch of merchandise in the shops over there and by the pier with this big sign, Douchy Curacao. Yeah, so that's all it means. It's nothing weird, but I think, well, we know how that's going to be used. I'm sure you've seen it before. Anyway, the marina is that way, so that's where I am headed. And then just loop around and, I don't know. There's 2 ships in port today, but it feels a lot more crowded than Aruba did yesterday with 3 ships. Though I think maybe a lot more people were off at the beach or on excursions. Today, I wouldn't be surprised if some of the boat-based trips were canceled due to the seas. So everyone's here. Okay, that way. This is what I was remembering and calling the marina. It's not actually. I think there were more boats here last time. It's just, I don't know, more water. But I do remember, yeah, I do remember the sculpture over there. And I think we walked all the way around. Well, we did because I wanted to, and I don't think there was agreement on whether that was a good idea. So I am going to probably walk back toward town now, because I remember there wasn't anything over there, which is why, oh, I did at least have a chance to visit a local flea market and, yeah, just see, I guess, some of the local, I don't know what you would call it, local retail. How's that? That's pretty cool. Okay, well, let's just walk along here, back to town, and then try to finish our plan for the day. It has been raining a little bit, so I don't know if it's a good idea to really stay out here too much longer. Just little gentle showers, but don't want to get caught in the downpour. All right, pretty much at the end of the line, water there, but we do have a lovely view of the Queen Juliana Bridge, which is the tallest bridge in the Caribbean. Yeah, the tankers go in and out of here. That's why that's tall, and that one opens up. I don't know if you can see, there's at least, well, there's Curacao has a lot of refining capability, so that's why they go in and out. You can see facilities all the way back there. Okay, I am probably going to get something to drink and then figure out what to do next. All right. For whatever reason, the beer situation on Curacao is, well, not that great. So this is about as local as you can get based on my research. This is a Brion. It is not brewed on Curacao. It is brewed for Curacao on Barbados and then shipped here. Theoretically, it's only available here. So that's why it's brewed exclusively for Curacao. There apparently was a brewery here a couple of years ago, but it's no longer in business, which is too bad. I also found out that Amstel Bright, which I do remember, is now brewed back in Holland and brought over to the island. Okay, well, let's try a Brion. I did decide to go ahead and have an Amstel Bright. The bottle is new, or not the bottle, the label is new from what I remember. Of course, that was many, many years ago that I've had this. It is not brewed in the region, although it is apparently a recipe from the region. Now, I am going to point out something else. I had been doing food reviews vertically because food fits that format better, and I want to show you. So here is the bottle, widescreen, and then, well, pretend this is how the bottle fits vertically. And I find most foods are kind of vertically oriented, which is why I was doing food reviews vertically. So this series, everything is widescreen. I'm going to see how that goes, but I'm seriously considering switching back to vertical for reviews. I don't know, let me know what you think. I'm open to, well, no, I'm not really open to opinions, but I don't know. If you have one, let me know anyway. Ha ha ha. If I'm going to be technical about it, that's 2 down. So I have to find one more, and I got a lead on a beer called Montana. I stopped here at something called the Blue Curacao Experience, and that's where I had these first 2. And the bottles are small, the little ones, but there were 3 US, so that's actually kind of a deal. I paid more the other days, so yeah. All right, gotta hit the ferry because the bridge is open now, and if I can hop on the bridge and ride it as it opens or closes, that actually would be kind of fun. All right, I'm gonna catch this one, so we'll see you over there. All the way over there is the open Queen Emma Bridge, and the reason the bridge is open right now is because, whoa, we have a large, I guess, a carrier of some kind. We might have to sit here for a few minutes as it passes, since the traffic has right of way. Anyway, okay, I'm headed over there. I maybe can get on the bridge as it opens. I think that would be super fun, and yeah, we're definitely gonna try it. Well, there she goes, the Speaker leader, and yeah, there's the ramp. So it is some kind of vehicle carrier. And it also sounds like the ferry is getting ready to depart. And I think here we go. Here we go across the channel. So I think this worked out pretty well. Crossing the bridge on foot and then riding the ferry back. That's because the ferry does not run when the bridge is closed. So I got to experience both methods of crossing. I guess safety first means no rope or chain or anything on the bridge? Huh. Alright. Oh boy. And I am in pole position for deboarding the ferry. Uh-oh. There we go. This gives us a real good close-up view of the pontoons that support the bridge. The placard says 1888, so I am figuring that these are original equipment. They have been, I'm sure, refurbished multiple times, including my last trip to Curacao. So they are working pretty good. And there's a bunch of people over there. I'm wondering if they're waiting, but there's also these people just hanging out on the bridge. Find out what the deal is when I get to the end. See if we can hop on. Maybe they waited. That's a commitment. All right, great view of the mechanics of the swing end of the bridge. This is what it looks like under the bridge. Okay, and yeah, there you go. I'm wondering how long they're going to stay open. It said 45 minutes, so it could be 5-10 minutes. I don't know, maybe I'll hang out a little bit, watch it open or close. That's weird. Okay, so the bridge opens, but the waterway closes. I wonder which way is which. Well, the bridge is closed because it's closed. All right, let's see. Sadly, I decided to punt on the KFC and just head back. I wanted to catch the ferry, hopefully walk on the bridge, but since that's not possible because the bridge is closed, I am going to just start heading back toward the ship, although I am going to be on the lookout for another local, maybe, or at least close by beer. The young lady over at the Blue Curacao Experience told me about it, called Montana, or Montana, and it's apparently new, so it's not very common yet. So I'm going to see if I can find it. Success. I found Montana, actually here in the little terminal area, and it's one of the bars that's right at the entrance. This is also a decent deal, $5 US for this, which is not too bad, especially compared to what you'd end up paying probably like on Miami Beach. So let's give this a try. It is local, by the way, based on the internet. Saying goodbye to the Renaissance. We have finished our Curacao experience. So yeah, I did the one thing. I crossed the Queen. Oh, what's her name? Queen. Oh, whatever. The Queen Elsa Bridge. I know it's not it. You saw that earlier. And had. What did I have? I had a formerly local, a sort of local, and now an actual local beer. That would be the Montana. I just had it over there. And Queen Emma. That's who it is. The Queen Emma Bridge. And now I'm headed back to the ship for probably a little bit of lunch because I'm super hungry. And then it's time to begin the festivities for 2.5 days back to Miami. Well, here I am back on the water. The waves are still kicking. Feel sorry for anybody who tried to go snorkeling or diving today. Back on board, heading to my stateroom, and I just had the first wrong quarter experience of this sailing. Yeah, I was headed that way, which is the wrong direction as you step off the elevator. I actually need to be on that end of the ship. So I'm walking all the way forward now and then over to port side. I say it is the first time that's happened on this ship because, and it's unusual because I remember on Symphony of the Seas, I did that all the time. And on that ship, it's a mission. If you walk down the wrong hallway and then realize it's like all the way to the other end. So here it's not so bad. I'll be back to my stateroom in a minute. Got to get cleaned up and then begin the rest of the fun day here aboard the good old Explorer of the Seas. All aboard, I think it's in 45 minutes or so. Plenty of time. I am not going to look out for pier runners, probably something better to do. But this does give us a nice view of Curacao and the refinery over there. When I was here, I actually stayed right down there. And over there, don't know if you can see it, that little forward thing is where the table at the end of the little overlook is. Right. I'm going to, cruise around a little bit to see what's going on. It is very, very breezy up here. So I am going to have some air issues in a very short period of time. So I am headed inside where it is safe and calm.
A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back on board from Curacao, or Williamstown here in Curacao. This is the captain's speaking. We are at this time almost ready to sail. We are only waiting for 2 guests that are on the way on board. So we would like to just cheer them on board. But they are on the way, just recording this camera at this time. As soon as we are all kicked on board, we will be ready to sail. Our destination is back to start. We're going to go to Miami again, and we have a distance of 1,129 nautical miles to sail. In an average cruising speed of 18.5 knots, we will be in Miami on Sunday morning, December the 22nd. For the forecast for the sailing tonight, we will have an easterly wind starboard quarter. Seems to be about 3 meters, so 9 8. This evening sunset will take place at 18:15 or 6:15 p.m. Tomorrow morning, sunrise at 7:06.
Yeah, daughter and mom.
When we leave the dock here in Curacao, we will go to west, and we will then turn to the northwesterly course and be heading for the Mona Passage, the passage between Haiti and Istanbul. So ladies and gentlemen, that was all from the bridge this afternoon. Thank you very much, and enjoy the sail.
Now that I've been on 10. I had to count.
We are leisurely steaming away from Willemstad, Curacao. Looks like we have a following sea and probably a following wind because out here on deck there is barely a breeze, which is a very nice change from the past couple of days. even in town, it was very breezy. Behind me there is the beautiful island of Curacao. We can see some of their local industry and the topography. It is quite mountainous. I remember driving around all of those. So it's going to be probably a rather smooth and gentle night. Maybe after we round the island it will change a little bit. I don't know. Depends. I don't know. I'm thinking about it because that will affect how I sleep. I know. All right. Probably gonna head topside to see if there's a party on the pool deck, and then start thinking about dinner. It's Mediterranean night in the Windjammer, and last night was Caribbean night, which turned out to be really good. So, kind of looking forward to the Mediterranean spread. I'll have to compliment the chefs up there for what they did last night, for sure. All right, gonna go and head up, see what's going on by the pool. Just took another picture with Santa and the elves, but I was thinking before I ran across them, I haven't seen any of the entertainers out and about. I mean, I think I saw one of the singers a couple of days ago, but I haven't seen. I mean, they usually like hang out in packs, so they're kind of noticeable, but no, I don't know. I mean, I maybe have seen them individually, but if they're not wearing their name tags, they don't really stand out. So I don't know. I'm going to keep an eye out. Tomorrow, maybe. They are performing tonight, so I don't expect to see them now. Their first show is, I think it's 7, and it's just about 6. All right. I'm still headed topside to see if there's anything going on up there. Then I got to think about dinner because it's getting hungry time. As we sail away from Curacao, it is movie night out on the pool deck. I don't remember what movie it is. It's in the guide, but I think it's got Shia LaBeouf. So I am on my way to the Windjammer for Mediterranean night. I did the rounds of photos already, so now it's time to get some dinner. Like I said, hoping it's as good as last night, and yeah, no more dining room for me. Leaving the theater after watching the Vegas Tenors, a pretty good show. I'm going to maybe go check out the Quiet dance party. Now, they're actually doing that on the promenade, not the club, so that could be interesting. There's also ugly sweater competition, maybe? That's always fun, or always fun. I don't know, first one I've been to. That will be fun. How's that? Well, here we are at one of the biggest parties on the ship, one of the biggest dance parties, and well, as you can see and hear, it's actually kind of easy to show you. This is kind of an ideal party for this because there's no music. If you can see, well, everyone is wearing headphones that have like 2 channels, and everybody can listen to either tune that they prefer. So yes, everyone is dancing to a beat. I just don't know what it is. So and actually a little bit surprised they're doing it here on the promenade. It's a relatively small space, and well, it's huge, but actually bigger on some of the other ships. That's they call this I think they call this the silent dance party, and they do it once per sailing, I think. Last time I saw it, it was either up. It was in the nightclub area, not out here on the promenade. So yeah, if you're sailing with the Royal Caribbean anytime soon, definitely come and check it out. So, all right, I am going to. I don't know what I'm going to do. This only has a few more minutes left, so I think I'm going to go downstairs, maybe get another beverage and see what's next. And that's it for day 7. Yes, day 7. Yes, 7. And that's it for day 7 here aboard the good old Explorer of the Seas. A great day on Curacao, walking around Willemstad, having those local as best we could find beers. I am still kind of surprised at how good the Amstel Bright was. Way better than I remember. And yeah, so that was very good. Here aboard the ship, a couple good parties, great show. I finally tried something new in the cafe, the chicken sandwich, which was surprisingly good. Been getting pizza every night because, of course, pizza. But yeah, that chicken sandwich was actually kind of good. I also sort of witnessed my first security incident on a ship. Yeah, one of the guests was like yelling random expletives, and about not even a minute later, security sort of rolled in and, began to handle the situation. Very non-confrontational, just asking questions, being very cordial, asking if there was anything wrong that they could assist with, things like that. And they're actually still on station down there. That was maybe 5 minutes ago. They're just sort of like monitoring the situation. I mean, he wasn't like really being aggressive to anybody, just sort of yelling weird things. So yeah, they handled it pretty good, and it looks like they're handling it pretty good right now. I don't know. I won't know what happens because it is time for bed. I'm a little bit tired. I do want to catch up on some of the events of the world today and get up early tomorrow for a fun, full sea day here aboard the good old Explorer of the Seas. So with that, I will say goodbye for day 7, and we'll be back tomorrow, and I am still thankful for all my problems.